kids podcast.
You can go slow.
A kids podcast about.
Hi, grown-ups. Mental wellness begins early. A Kids Co. has curated a range of audio, video, and book resources for the kids in your life, for whatever journey they're on. Check out all the content by visiting akidsco.com and typing Mental Health Matters into the search. You are not alone, and neither are your kids. That's akidsco.com and type Mental Health Matters into the search bar.
What's up? It is Camp Counselor Lewis here, and welcome to Camp Adventure, the camp in your bedroom or living room, the camp that's in the bus or in the car. Camp Adventure is for you no matter who you are. Every week, we have a theme, and this week's theme is Teamwork Makes the Dream Work. So, I'm going to be passing it over to the wonderful Camp Counselor Ben so you can hear more about teamwork. Take it away, Counselor Ben.
Well, good morning, campers. This is Counselor Ben, and we are checking in for another day of Camp Adventure. I love checking in for Camp Adventure. It's fantastic, isn't it? Well, I hope you're doing well. I know that we're coming from all around the world, and we have all kinds of different places we live, communities we belong to, schools we go to, all kinds of stuff. And here's another one, teams. I've been thinking about this. What kind of teams do you belong to? Maybe soccer teams or baseball or basketball or track teams, swimming teams. Well, all kinds of different teams, I'm sure, for sports. But sometimes we're part of different kinds of teams, working on projects together. You might be a part of a team that goes around and cleans up the sidewalks or the roads. You might be a team that helps other people in town. What kind of teamwork have you ever done? What does it even mean to do work together as a team? Are you working on making points during a sports game? Are you working on accomplishing something together? Whatever it means to be a part of a team, I heard once in a movie that it's awesome, that everything is awesome when you're a part of a team. I don't know. Have you ever heard that song? I heard that in a movie one time. It is true, though. Being a part of a team can be a wonderful, deeply human kind of thing. I wonder sometimes if people aren't made to be on teams together always. What if it's true that we're always better off when we're working together instead of working apart? Working together toward a goal instead of working against each other. That's at the very heart of teamwork. Glad to be with you, and glad to start the day with some songs from our fearless music leader, Amy. Amy, thank you so much for loving us and leading us this way. It's fantastic. So let's welcome Amy and pass it off to her.
Hello, campers. It's Counselor Amy. What a great day to be together again. I'm so happy we can go on an adventure. Let's use our imagination to travel to Austria. Austria is a place in Europe. There are beautiful mountains in Austria, and yodeling is a form of singing that Austrians have used for many, many years. And you can still hear it today in a lot of their music. Now, we're going to sing a song about a yodeler on a mountain, and he's passing a message to some other villages across the mountain. And I'm going to need your help. Do you know what a yodel is? It sounds like this. Yodel-hee-hoo. Here is our song about an Austrian, which is a person from Austria in Europe, traveling on a mountain so high. Oh, an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high, when along came a cuckoo bird, interrupting his cry. cry. Olea, ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Ola kikia, oh. Oh, an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high when along came a grizzly bear, interrupting his cry. Olea, ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr. Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr. Will you help me with the cuckoos and the gurrs? Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr. Ola kikia, oh. Oh, an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high when along came an avalanche, interrupting his cry. Olea, ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr, rumble, rumble. Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr, rumble, rumble. Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr, rumble, rumble. Ola kikia, oh. Oh, an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high when along came a Saint Bernard, which is a really big mountain dog that helps people rescue when they're in an avalanche, interrupting his cry. Olea, ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr, rumble, rumble. Woof, woof. Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr, rumble, rumble. Woof, woof. Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr, rumble, rumble. Woof, woof. Ola kikia, oh. Our last one. What's something fun that we do on a mountain? Snowboarding or skiing? Oh, an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high when along came a skier, interrupting his cry. Olea, ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr, rumble, rumble. Woof, woof. Swish. Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr, rumble, rumble. Woof, woof. Swish. Ola kikia, ola cuckoo cuckoo. Grrr, rumble, rumble. Woof, woof. Swish. Ola kikia, oh. I hope you had fun on our adventure today in the mountains of Austria. Maybe one day you will get to see snow-covered mountains and go skiing or snowboarding or snowshoeing or even look at pictures of mountains. Thanks for listening and singing along. And now we are on to Counselor Lewis.
All right. Before we move on, let's take a quick break. And when we get back, we've got a whole bunch of fun planned. We'll be right back.
A Kids Podcast About is a proud member of Kids Listen, the best place to discover the best in kids podcasts. Today, we'd like to introduce you to our friends at Dork Tales, a family storytime series featuring geeky retellings of fairy tales and true tales about the hidden heroes of history.
Hey, fellow story lovers. I'm Jonathan Cormer, host of the Dork Tales Storytime Podcast, a show that brings families together to laugh, learn, and delight in a tale well told. Every 2 weeks, my forest friend, Mr. Reginald T. Hedgehog, and I bring you slightly wacky and very geeky retellings of classic fairy tales and untold stories about amazing
hidden heroes of history.
So check us out wherever you listen to podcasts or visit us at dorktalesstory.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you're feeling great after that break. Next up, we have Camp Counselor Duke, and he has a joke for you. So I hope you're ready to laugh. Take it away, Counselor Duke.
Howdy, 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 campers. It is Camp Counselor Duke here with another joke for you. So there I was, at the park. I wondered why the frisbee kept getting bigger and bigger. And then it hit me.
Hello, campers! It's Camp Counselor Gabby reporting to Camp Adventure once again. I hope you've all been enjoying camp and are having as much fun as I am. I love getting to share this time with you and grow our brains with new and fun facts. Today, we're going to be astronauts for a little bit because we are getting in our imaginary rocket ships, buckling up, and heading to space for the trivia question. So take a deep breath in and let it out. And breathe in that fresh outer space air. Are you ready for the question? Here we go. My question for you today is, which planet in our solar system is known for having a big red spot on it? Is it A, Jupiter, B, Saturn, C, Earth, or D, Venus? I know all the planets can get a little confusing, so I'm going to repeat the question one more time. My question for you today is, which planet in our solar system is known for having a big red spot on it? Is it A, Jupiter, B, Saturn, C, Earth, or D, Venus? Like always, you can hit pause right now if you need a little bit more time to think. Then, click play when you're ready for the answer. Okay, my fellow honorary astronauts, are you ready for the answer? Drum roll, please. The answer is A. The planet known for having a big red spot on it is Jupiter. Jupiter is such a cool planet. Not only does it have a big red spot on it, but it is also the largest planet in our solar system. In fact, Jupiter is 11 times wider than Earth. Can you believe that? That is a gigantic planet. Also, Jupiter is the fastest spinning planet in our solar system. A fun fact about me is that I do not like to spin fast because then I get super dizzy. Does that happen to you? I wonder if astronauts in space get dizzy a lot too. Maybe that's a fun fact for another time. Okay, friends, I think it's time we land our rockets back on Earth. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Jupiter with me today. Space is so big and there are so many fun facts to learn about all of the planets and stars out there. Hey, maybe you can do some fact finding of your own before we talk next. As always, I'll be back in a few weeks with more facts to share with you. Until then, keep learning new and fun things in that wonderful and growing mind of yours. I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye!
Hey campers, it's Camp Counselor Emma here. How have you been enjoying your time at camp so far? It's been so much fun, right? As always, I'm super happy to be with you today. We've shared some cool mindful moments together this summer, and I'm curious to know, have you used any of those practices outside of Camp Adventure? Maybe the grounding visualization, or taking some good deep breaths? Today, I have another great mindfulness activity to add to your tool belt. We're going to talk about mantras. Have you heard of a mantra before? Have you ever written one yourself? Mantras are positive affirmations we can repeat to ourselves in times of stress, or feeling overwhelmed, or feeling down. and they help us slow down and remember how capable we are of doing hard things. It can be a sentence, it can be a single word, it can be a favorite song lyric, it can be anything that brings you calm and joy. There's something really special about hearing your own voice tell you how strong, brave, and awesome you are. And, just like the breathing exercises, you can do mantras anywhere. Here's how we're going to practice today. I'll share a mantra with you, and then give you time and space to repeat it out loud for yourself. Please know these mantras are just examples, and I encourage you to personalize them in a way that makes the most sense for you. All right, let's all get in a good, comfy spot. I like to close my eyes when I say my mantras because it helps limit distractions. You could also stand in front of a mirror and really practice saying them to yourself. Are you ready? Let's do this. I am brave. I am kind. I am loved. I have a beautiful imagination. I am exactly where I need to be. I am proud of who I am. Okay, we're going to go through those one more time. I am brave. I am kind. I am loved. I have a beautiful imagination. I am exactly where I need to be. I am proud of who I am. What did you think of that exercise? Are there other words or phrases you think would make great mantras? If so, I would love to hear from you, so please send those in. Campers, I love this time we get to spend together, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now.
Hello, hello. I am back. It is Counselor Lewis at your service. That joke from Counselor Duke was pretty funny, but it did take me a second to get it. As always, Counselor Gabby came in and gave us a super cool fact. And Counselor Emma came in and gave us that peaceful mindfulness moment. So today has been extra fantastic spending time with you. And every time you come to camp, it's a perfect example of how teamwork makes the dream work. You and all of us camp counselors come together to make camp amazing every single time. Next week, I want you to get ready because Camp Counselor Ben will be sharing about an unsolved mystery. So before we go, here's a quick message from Counselor Matthew. Take it away.
Thank you, Lewis, and thank you, campers and camp counselors, for this time together. Share your camp adventures on social media using hashtag AKBASummer or write to us at listen@akidsco.com. We love hearing from you. Camp Adventure is written by Ben Tertine with help from the A Kids Podcast About team. The sing-along music was performed by Amy Winner. The show is edited and produced by me, Matthew Winner. Audio production is by Chad Michael Snavely and the team at Sound On Studios. Our executive producer is Jelani Memory, and this show was brought to you by A Kids Podcast About. Follow the show on Apple Podcasts or wherever podcasts are found, and check out other podcasts made for kids just like you by visiting akidsco.com. While you're there, be sure to check out Ben's book, A Kid's Book About Adventure. See you back at camp next week for another adventure. A Kids Podcast About is a proud member of Kids Listen, the best place to discover the best in kids podcasts. Our friend Linz Amer of the Activist You podcast has a new show for grown-ups we think you'll like a whole lot.
Hi, friends. Welcome to Rainbow Parenting, a brand new queer and gender-affirming parenting podcast. But this show isn't just for parents. It's also for educators, caregivers, librarians, really anyone who knows, loves, and works with kids. I'm your host, Linz Amer. I'm the creator of Queer Kids Stuff, and I make queer and trans media for kids and families all over the internet. Most of the stuff I make is for kids, but this time I'm talking to you, the grown-ups. Queer Kids Stuff is the kind of show I wish I had when I was a confused little queer and trans kid who didn't have the language to express who I am. But this show is all about what I wish my parents and teachers and caregivers knew when they were raising me so they could have helped me along the way. Rainbow Parenting gives you the tools and strategies and know-how you need to raise kids in a queer and gender-affirming way, even if you don't know how. Me and a whole bunch of my friends and experts in the field are going to help you navigate LGBTQ+ and social justice topics with the kids in your lives. We're on a mission to spread queer joy and raise a new generation of supported and affirmed queer, trans, and non-binary kids and their allies. Our first episode drops on May 30th, and we'll upload new episodes every Monday through early August. That's all we've got for now. Talk soon!